I've had quite a few people ask me how to put text on their 3D printed models, so today I'm going to show you how to do exactly that, this time on Ham Radio Tube. I'm going to be using Bamboo Studio for this demonstration, but it should be very similar across a lot of different platforms. They all kind of have this same flow here. I'm using a Bamboo P1S, and I'm using PETG-HF filament. So I've got this little wire winder in here, and a viewer asked if I'd print him one, so I figured I might as well go ahead and do that for him. So with parts like this that kind of have, you can see this weird nub here. If we clicked on this and we rotated this 180 degrees, it's going to be kind of hard to do, but we can do that. But the easier way, I'll just undo that, would be to actually flip the plate over, and we can get access to add prints or text to the other side. So we're simply going to click on the part that we want to use, and we can either click on the T here for text shape, or we can simply hit the T on our keyboard, and we can go ahead and move this over here. It should automatically orient. His call sign's Whiskey Charlie 7 Romeo Bravo, so we can go ahead and type that in here. We can pick from our fonts whatever we want. I like to use Impact here. And we can size it if we want, whatever, change the size however you want. Obviously that's not going to fit, so we can go ahead and redo that, and then we can kind of just grab this little guy here and set it wherever we want. I kind of want to have the W kind of right along the edge here. And we want to have under Operation, Cut, Modifier, these three things. We want to put this on a modifier, and that's what's going to actually embed it into the print itself, so everything's flush. And that looks pretty good to me. Now, for color, he wanted his in red. But we can also, I've got 4 colors here because I have the AMS on my Bamboo P1S. We can change the colors in different ways. If we change to objects here from global, we can see this text shape. If we click on the 1, that's the slot 1 in my AMS. Let's go ahead and make his red. So we can either select one of these colors here, or we can simply hit, in my case, 4 is red. So I can hit 4. And you can see the 4 over here changed. I can hit 3 on my keyboard. That'll go to orange. 2 will go to yellow. We don't see anything happen here because we're still in the Prepare tab. Once we slice this, we'll actually see the color. So I'm going to change that back to red, and we can go ahead and slice that, and there we can see now we have that embedded. But I'm not quite done yet because I want to change some of these settings. So I can click on this. Again, we can hit T up here, or we can hit T on our keyboard. And by default, this thickness is not 0.6. I like to set this at 0.6 because that's basically because I have a 0.2 millimeter nozzle. So that's going to give me 3 layers of actual colored text here, which I find is thick enough to have it bold without being washed out by the other color that it's going to print over. You might need to play around with that a little bit, but that's kind of all we need. Mode, not surround, and modifier, and we're ready to go. So if we go back up to the top of this plate and we hit return, we can see we don't see anything. We do have the prime tower here. It's going to show us we're doing 2 different colors. We can hit slice plate. This is going to take 43 minutes. But I want to print me one because this is cool. I'm going to use this maybe for my QMX antenna. This holds a BNC right here. This was designed by Adam K6ARK over on Printables. So I'm just going to hit Command C and Command V and paste another one here. And I'm going to go up here and change this by hitting T to my call sign. And I'll need to maybe rearrange this a little bit, just get the M centered a little bit on here. Now on some parts we can actually go over to text shape and right click this, hit center. In this case, because this is kind of an oddball shaped part, this is putting it in the center, so it's getting it off of the actual part. So I'm just going to hit Command Z to undo that and zoom in here a little bit, make sure that looks centered enough for my liking there. That looks good enough. We can go ahead and hit return. But oops, I want this to be red as well, which it is. But if I wanted to change it to yellow, I certainly could. We're not going to see anything happen until we slice it. We can go ahead and hit return. Zoom out. Let's go back to the top of the plate here. And if we hit slice plate, This is going to take us an hour and 18 minutes. But what if I wanted to make mine a different color? And in fact, I think I actually do, because I prefer yellow. So I want to make my actual part yellow. So I'm going to select the part and hit 2, make it yellow. And then I'm going to change my text color to, well, let's make it black. Why not? Now, let's go red. Sure. Who cares, right? So now, if we go back up to the top, my part is yellow. My text is going to be red. If I hit slice plate like this, we're going to have 4 hours, 56 minutes to take what would otherwise be a 45-minute part, roughly. So another thing we can do if we're printing multiple parts, let's go back to this prepare page. If we're printing multiple parts in different colors, we can actually select this customize current plate. And then under print sequence, we're going to change this same as global sequence to by object. So what this is going to do is it's going to print each object individually. So I'm going to hit OK. And now we see we have these lines here that are going to tell us where we're overlapping. So we need to separate the parts far enough away to where they're not overlapping. So this is going to print sequence 1. This whole part is going to print first. This part's going to print second. And watch, we were almost 5 hours printing these two. Watch what happens when we hit slice plate again, an hour and 23 minutes. So I can print both of these parts, different colors, different call signs, in an hour 23 minutes on the same build plate. So let's go to print plate. And we have all, I need to change this to that one. I'm using a fake bamboo color there, and hit send. And we'll see when it's done. And there we have it. Nice, easy to read, embedded text on our 3D printed parts. Just that easy. My name is Mike, KMRD. Thanks so much for watching Ham Radio Tube. We'll see you next time. 73.